Howdy folks, and welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out the Warrior Land Crossbow MA2 800 lumen weapon light. So this is kind of a universal fit, and then they have several different inserts you can use depending on your specific firearm. I am using my PSA Dagger. You can see no magazine and nothing in the chamber. We are clear and safe. But Warrior Land went ahead and sent this into the channel to go ahead and check out and give a nice review on it. So let's go ahead and take a look. Very nice packaging, nice and flashy, cool looking logo and all that. And we'll go ahead and pop her open. And we've got the Crossbow MA2. And we can pull our light out. And foam will come out as well. And we've got our instruction manual. And a little baggie of goodies here. And what we've got here, we've got a screwdriver to help install. We have a USB dongle here, and that is what we will be able to charge the unit with here, actually. So you can see this matches up onto our light. So when you have it right next to your bed, you can have it charged and ready to go. And then inside here are all of our other little inserts here that I will not be needing for today. So I'm going to go ahead and put these back where they came from before I lose them. So we've got our light. I'm going to go ahead and throw this back in here. It comes charged. And pull this little piece of foamy out. And like I said, it comes charged. So one press, we've got all 800 lumens. Press again, it comes off. We can also hold it for momentary and then release. Double tap gives us a strobe feature. Push it again to turn that off. And then if you can push both sides at once, you have 5 lumens of a nice little headlamp reading light. So very nice. And then again, one click to turn that off. We'll go ahead and put all this back into here. Check out our instructions real quick. So you can see with the full charge on high, we've got 75 minutes of runtime. And if you're on that low setting, you get 5 lumens and a full 60 hours of runtime. And the strobe setting is the same as the high setting, which will probably run out pretty quick. And on the body here, you see this little screen that's actually an LED indicator of the battery life. You can see when we click that on, it shows us 800 lumen output. Warrior Land. Okay, very nice. What's the strobe do? Okay. And the double tap. Again, that shows up with our 5 lumens there. So that's pretty neat. And you can see labeled on here is the Universal 1, and that'll work for our Glocks. As far as durability, it says our drop test is good to 1 meter. So if it falls off anything more than the table here, be careful. Again, the battery indicator has different levels of battery to indicate different levels of charge left over. And then we just have compatibility charts with the inserts and what's included. Contact us. They've got a warranty, 12-month warranty there. Hit them up if you have any issues. Good deal. So YouTube, I'm not modifying this firearm, but just to be a good boy, I'll go ahead and fast forward and I'll be right back as soon as we attach this. But use your imagination. I'm going to loosen this up here. This will give me some room over here. And that will allow that to fit around the rail on my Dagger. And then we'll go ahead and tighten that screw back and we should be installed. Alrighty, so we are attached here and there's no torque spec listed, so I just kind of turned. Otherwise, I can grab my torque wrench and do it properly, but there's nothing listed for me to do it properly with. So there we are, mounted up. Again, we are unloaded. Just gonna close the slide there. And that's actually pretty sleek looking. It almost matches the line along the bottom. We're pretty much dead flush with the front of the firearm. I do have the threaded barrel, so that sticks out just a hair. And we can easily reach this to manipulate. There's on with 800 lumens. And we'll double tap Double tap to strobe. So to push both of them, you're going to use your other hand. So this is going to be a low stress situation. You're not going to actually be needing to manipulate it for whatever scenario you're in as a kind of defensive tactic or whatever. So it will take your other hand to push both of those at once. Unless you're up here and you can do one of these, I suppose, with your thumb and index finger on the opposite side. So that is one option, I guess, but more likely than not, if you need this 5 lumen option, you're just going to be kind of poking around in a low stress situation. But anyways, it's very easy to manipulate. Full power on, ready to go. Very nice. They do make a holster that fits whatever gun you have, plus the light here. So make sure to check that out as well. And just for giggles, let me go grab my T-Rex holster. I'm going to see if this light fits that, because it's a little smaller, obviously, than my Streamlight. So I doubt, yeah, it's not looking like it's going to line up, but we can see real quick. So here's my T-Rex arms holster meant for the Streamlight with the Dagger. And yeah, this doesn't work at all because the light, this light's actually smaller than the Streamlight. This thing is big and chunky and heavy, whereas this is much smaller and lighter. So if you need something for sort of a recreational type purpose, with its 3-foot or 1 meter drop rating, I don't know how much stock I would put into it for some sort of serious application, but for a nice light, if you need a light, okay? It's a nice light. Does not fit in the T-Rex holster, not meant to. They make a holster just for this exact setup, so go and check that out from them. But that's enough blabbing here. I'm not actually down talking it. It seems very nice. I'll have to see maybe how long it stays charged at full power. See if that actually lasts. It's designated 75 minutes, I guess, before it goes out. This was just the factory charging, so it might, be less than that without a full charge. But again, it comes with the charger you need. So that's enough rambling. Let's go ahead and take it outside. We'll shoot maybe 100 or 1,700 rounds or something, test it out, see if it keeps working. I'll just, I'll have it on, activated, do some mag dumps, shoot some targets, see if it stays on. So stick with me and we'll be right back at the range. Okay guys, we are out here with the Warriorland Crossbow MA2. I've got it turned on currently, and I'm just going to run several magazines through it here, see if it stays on through the duration of our range trip, and we'll head back inside from there. All right, one magazine in, and we're still running hot here. Two out of two, let's keep running. Alright guys, last magazine. Alright, very nice. Let's go ahead, head back inside, and we'll wrap it up. Alrighty folks, so we're back inside, and it's still got a decent charge left. Obviously, we can recharge it with the included charger, and I'm much more impressed with this than I am with the laser. So good on Warriorland with the MA2. Although they still rate it with a 1 meter drop rating, so I'm really not sure how much I would trust it past a range gun. Maybe on the bedside just to have something. If you don't, it's a cheap option. And I'm pretty sure they combo it with one of the holsters, which wasn't the worst thing I've ever worn, but it wasn't the best holster I've ever worn either. So depending on your budget, this could be in your price range. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. Overall, I can recommend the light for now. We'll see how long it'll last. This is just an initial review. We'll do a follow-up long-term, let me charge it a few times. I'll run it and let the battery die a few times, and we'll do a long-term review here later on. So for now, we'll give this a go on the MA2 Crossbow light, and that's going to wrap it up for now, folks. Thanks for hanging out, and make sure to go visit dummyroundreloading.com. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.